Well guys, we're out here checking our trap line today. Got here to this little field where we seen the bobcat yesterday, and in the first few traps we checked we ain't had nothing, but finally got something. We got a possum. So, we haven't caught anything here in like 3 days, so I'll take it, it's better than something. At least we're catching some fur. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this one, and we'll get reset and go up on the hill and check the other traps. Well, I was coming over here to check the 2 dog proofs that I have, and there's a big pile of feathers here, so I'm gonna guess that was another bobcat. Feathers over there too. So that's my guess, is a bobcat caught him a bird and ate it. So that's not something I see every day. Okay, I can't lie to you right now. I'm by far the most excited I've been all year. I got chills going down my back right now. I just put out this bobcat set I was telling you guys about yesterday. I put it right on the road where the landowner told me that he'd been seeing almost all his bobcats right here in this location. Well, this is a first night check, and I want to show you guys what I got here. Look at that. That is just awesome. This is my first bobcat of the year. That is a really, really pretty bobcat. I'm beyond ecstatic right now. I don't want to get too close because this one is being very, very upset today. But this is on the Duke 650. I just put out this set yesterday. It's the one that's right here on this road. I got my tinsel hanging right there. So I'm very satisfied with this one. On the bait on this one, I used the Predator Blues, and then I used the our black vine lure. So that's what I got on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a picture of this one for the landowner, and I'm gonna take care of it and get it reset. But I am really, really happy right now. Got my first bobcat of the year. It's my first bobcat of the year here, and it's not very happy, but I'm happy. It's a pretty one too. Alright guys, so just remade that set that we got the bobcat in. I wanted to add in there, the 650 I put in there was straight out of the box. I didn't boil it and let it rust. I didn't boil the oils off of it. I took it straight out of the box and put it in the ground. I literally have the box in the back of my truck that I'm pulling them out of. I'm putting anchor on them and putting them in the ground. So you don't have to always boil them to get all the oil off, the dye, the wax. You can just put them straight in the ground. I've just since I posted the picture of the Duke 650s, I've had like 6 people ask me about why I just put them straight in the ground, that you can't do that. You need to boil the oil off of them. Well, that right there is proof that you can do it without doing that. Are you better off to boil them? Yes, every time. But you can do it without it. We have like 2.5 weeks left of season. I didn't have time to go home and boil them and dye them and wax them. That would have taken me a couple more days, as in we only had 2.5 weeks left. I want to get them straight in the ground and catch as much fur as I can before season's over. And I got me a pretty good bobcat today. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, it's better to boil them, but you don't have to boil them. I'm not sure about coyote yet because I haven't caught a coyote on one of them. I've just had them out here 2 days, so we're going to check the line. Maybe we got a coyote, we'll see. But as far as bobcats, they don't, I guess this one didn't care that it had oil on it. So, but anyway, we're going to go check the rest of the line. Thanks for watching, and stick with us. Got us a coyote. This is turning out to be a great day, guys. Got us a coyote. Well, guys, this is turning out to be a great day. We got a bobcat, now we got a coyote. This is another one of those Duke 650s. Again, straight out of the box. Didn't boil it. Oil and all straight in the ground. I've got us a bobcat and a coyote today. So this has been a fantastic day for us, and we still got traps to check. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this one and get it reset, and we're going to go check the rest of our trap line. See how close we can get to him. Hey, guy. But yeah, this is our first bobcat out here. Well, it was our first bobcat out here on the property, but this is our first coyote out here too. So I'm pretty happy about this one. Alright guys, so I'm right here with this coyote. I'm about to remake the set. Wanted to add it on this one. I used the Deadly Highway 71 Predator bait and our Predator 360 lure, which is an all gland lure. So that's all I put in this hole. I put a little bit of urine back behind it, a little coyote urine. So that's how I did this one. On this remake, I'm just going to put bait. We're not going to put any urine or lure because there's lots of smells here. So we don't need that. We got, coyote poop here. We got urine and all that from the natural coyote. Got his gland smell, so we don't need to put any of that. So this one will just be bait back in the hole. So that's how I got this one. Alright guys, so we finished checking all of our predator traps, and the bobcat and coyote and one opossum's all we had in those, but I still got about 8 or 9 dog proofs in another area I'm going to go check. But today's definitely been one of the best days I've had on the trap line this year. I'd say the day I caught the double and today's probably the 2 single best days I've had this year. As I can say, I really like the Duke 650s. Both the bobcat and coyote were high catches above the pad. Their pads were touching the pan. So definitely a trap that I like, and I'm definitely going to stick with them. There's a few more that I want to give a try, but the Duke 650 is definitely becoming one of my favorite traps real fast. Still want to try out the No BS traps, the Kindle's traps, because I've heard a lot of good things about him, and I like Kendall. He's pretty cool, so I'm definitely going to get at least a dozen of his traps or so and get to try him out. But that I won't get to do that till next year because we only have about 2 weeks left. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If I catch a raccoon in these traps, I'll do the video and add to that, but if you don't see that, that means I didn't catch anything else. So again, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been a great day on the trap line. Again, I hope you guys stick with us to the end of the season and check out all our videos. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can keep track of all of our videos. I'm trying to post as often as I can. Even through the summer, I'm going to have some how-to videos and whatnot. Hopefully I can get some videos of the conventions that we go to and stuff like that. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like the video and comment on it. Again, I appreciate all y'all's support. It really helps a lot. And hope you guys have a great rest of your trapping season and have a great weekend and stay safe out there. I forgot, I also wanted to add it to this video. If you guys have been following me long, you know that it's been since we've been out here on this farm, we haven't really caught anything but raccoons. So we've been out here a week and a half now. So don't ever give up. Stick with it. There's times that I thought about just quitting because it's a fairly good drive over here for me every day, and I haven't been catching anything. But I knew that there'd be one day where I'd have quite a few catches. So the last 3 or 4 days we haven't caught anything, and today we had 3 catches with a possum, bobcat, and coyote. I stuck with it and turned out to be one of the best days of my season so far. So like I said, don't ever give up, and there's definitely success in numbers because we had what did I have? Probably 20 foothold sets out here, and then I got the dozen 650s and put out, and I've got, let's see here, I think about 10 of those, 9 or 10 of those set out so far. So there's definitely success in numbers. If you know, don't be afraid to put 2 sets out in every location you have. You know, don't be afraid to put sets, you know, 50 to 80 yards apart, because you never know what's going to happen. So I just wanted to add that to the video. You know, don't ever give up, even if you're not catching something. You know, the weather has a lot to do with it, because the weather we've had here has been crazy. We had snow, and then rain, and then it's been super windy, and then it got pretty hot. Yesterday was in like mid-60s, and then today it dropped down, and the temperature did quite a bit. So I think that has a lot to do with the success we have, and then we're supposed to get a lot of rain and snow tomorrow, so you never know. Just don't ever give up on your line. Gotta fix this real quick. So don't ever give up on your line. You know, up here, most of the places I'm trapping up here up on top of hills, so we're getting a lot of wind up here, and I think the wind has a lot to do with it, whether, you know, what direction it's blowing, how hard it's blowing. You know, I never know. That could have nothing to do with it. That's just kind of my opinion. But like I said, you know, don't ever just give up. Don't get mad because you haven't caught anything in a couple days. I'm literally, you know, we have 47 sets out here now. Between our blind sets, our dog proofs, and everything, we have 47. And you know, I was running 25, 30 for the most of the time I've been out here, and we've constantly had nothing every day. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit. You know, you got to ride through the weather, push through, stay strong. Don't just give up on your line, because you never know what's ahead of you. You know, you might go from catching nothing to getting a bobcat and a coyote in the same day, like we did today. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your season, and stick with us.